to talk to you today about a shotgun that I had some parts for. Didn't have the shotgun. How I ended up with the parts and not the gun, I don't know, but I did, and wanted to do a little something different through the whole COVID lockdown. Thankfully we're through with that, maybe, and kind of show you a little bit of what I did. I had some 870, some Remington parts that would function with an 870, 1100, 1187, that type of shotgun. And started looking around and found a pawn shop that had an old ragged 870. I decided to use those parts, those extra parts laying around, and build something a little different. So what we've got here, just basic wood stock forearm furniture. I had the extension here. The shotgun that I found, the barrel was like 26 inches or so. It was rusted inside, so he cut that off, put a new bead on it. That's the reason why you see the difference there. It's got some pitting here that I just touched up on the bluing part of it. We put the TackStar shell shot holder on the side, and that's pretty much it. Now this gun was painted camouflage, and it was a terrible camouflage job. I took some goof off from Walmart, started to rub the gun down, take the paint off, and as I did that, especially on the wood here, it started to give it this distressed look. Anywhere that it might have an edge or something of that nature, started to somewhat take the finish off, took all the glossy off. I kind of like it, honestly. The gun is it's not new by any stretch, but it goes bang every single time, and that's really all I cared about. Something that was just cheap but very functional. The barrel is a little over 18 inches or so, somewhere around 20 inches, I think. I wasn't interested in having something that was just super short, but it does its purpose. As you can tell, it's obviously these guns are very easy to handle. They're probably the most proven shotgun out there. All the internals, especially on the older ones such as this one, are all very good quality, and a shotgun will still get the job done. I know with all the new rifles and pistols and that sort of thing, many times, like the Benelli M4 and some other fancier shotguns, they get a lot of press, but it would be really hard to beat one of these old 870s, especially if you can find one used, practically worn out, and do a little manipulation to it. Now, if you put one of these side saddles on, just so you know, this forearm has to be notched. So in order for it to clear, and I mean just barely clears, that had to be notched. I just did it with a Dremel. Nothing fancy. It doesn't look very good, but the gun itself doesn't look all that well to begin with. Great shotguns. Go see if you can find one at your local pawn shop, and have fun.